Hey guys, what's up? Avalar here. Welcome back to another episode. Right off the bat, I'd like to thank Caluss from Caluss Gaming for the shout out on Twitter. You know guys, there's a lot of YouTubers that inspire me, not just for the content they create, but from the guy behind the screen. Caluss, like I, is a father. I have 3 girls. I have from down to 11, 6 and 5. And creating content for you guys, you know, there's a lot of work behind the scenes, and finding the recording windows, I call it, to get your recordings in. But yeah, I'd like to thank, you know, Caluss for that shout out on Twitter there. I really appreciate it. So let's before it gets too dark here, let's go ahead and get back into what I've been doing. I think today might be a shorter episode. Back to the small windows of recording. Today is Sunday. Of course, I have a honey to-do list, so let's see if we can get an episode out today for you guys. I'm trying to do 2 videos a week. I think realistically, it's probably down to 1 week, and maybe a second video as a icing on the cake, as they say. So let me see if I can get some sleeping in, get daylight back, and then we can show you what I accomplished so far. All right. Get my bed back. So right off the bat, I completed my diamond gear. Of course, got to do some enchants on there. Of course, my AFK fishing farm. I made a good bow out of all the books I got and the bows I got. Same thing with some of the books. I got it now efficiency 5 and a fortune 2. Sword's still the same. So that's that part. So I changed this wall. I didn't like how high it rose up against that hill over there, so I kind of brought it down. And all else fails, you throw some leaves on it. Leaves always make it look better, but I kind of like that a little better. Still work in progress, I think. Yeah, I know you could do cobblestones and stairs and slabs and kind of make it. I didn't want it to be a big bulky wall, but we'll see how it goes. I changed my lampposts, one over here, and I got rid of the farm that was here. I didn't think it fit here. I think that's what bothered me. I like the pumpkin patch. My horses and donkeys are doing well. I got another donkey. And if you guys remember, I had a llama from the Wandering Joe. Yeah, I think he got out by this block right here and got out. And I think I saw it on the episode there. Well, I think it was the 3rd episode where he got out. So I don't know where he went, but I think he's in a better place. And I got 2 donkeys, because what I initially had planned to do today was head out to the taiga and take you guys. But I'll be honest with you, I did kind of a test recording, and the chunk generation is horrible. And my recording software is OBS. It's also a resource hog, so it wasn't very good. So we might wait till another patch before I do that, or maybe I'll do it off camera. So back here, I put the potato farm back here, and I got a trap door with a water source for the hydration, and I put a compositor on top of it to hide it. And before I get into there, some guys are asking me, you know, how I go about doing that with the debug stick. So let's try to jump into creative, and I'm gonna give me that, right? So if you left click, it's going to show you the orientation of and what's false and what's true, right? So everything's going to be false, even the waterlog part's going to be false. So my cardinal direction, north is that way, south is that way. I want to go to south by left clicking, right click, make it true. And then highlight this one. This is to the north, make it true. This is west, so go to west, go to true. That's east. And true. So that's how I do that, guys. We'll get rid of that, and we'll go back to survival. Again, I only use a debug stick for cosmetic reasons. I keep asking if it bothers some people, I'll stop doing that. But I think it's not a game breaker, and I almost think that it should be in survival to a degree, because it's a cosmetic change. That's all really that does. So, yeah, clean this up some more. gave some flowers, bone meal, some grass. Gotta do that over there a little bit. So yeah, let's go in here. Sorry about that, that's really loud. So this is my enchanting room now, basically complete. So I'm not sold on the leaves too much. My goal or my idea was that this is an overgrown, I won't say ruined per se, but basically a cave that's overgrown. I don't know. I'm not sold on it. I like it, but I'm not sold on it. But here's the storage room. I like this. I kind of like the way it came out. Again, keeping that kind of a vine overgrown feel to it, right? I have to complete with the item frames. So here's the auto smelter, and I did have a stack of. There you go, grab that. Let's go ahead and split this up. All right. So add them in there. Add in there, and they're all fired up. And they'll come out to about, I was smelting some gold from the pigment that like to come through that portal. So there, it's all working, guys. Yep. I said those feathers in the back, you know, I hope everybody understands that I did that with naming it filler. And so everything goes down to one slot. Once that backs up, it can fill into the second one, so I don't have to wait so long. And then the rest of the hopper chain will get filled up. So, yeah. So, a lot of wood. A lot of item frames. I am still organizing. I think I got everything the way I like it, but we'll see. So, no particular reason. It just kind of got stones over here, dirt and gravel, stairs, wooden stairs, and so forth. So, what I think I want to do now, like I said, I had plans to take you out to the taiga, and that didn't work out so well. So I think what I want to do is talk about a concept that I want to put in for my next building for the village. And I think I teased about it before. It's basically a semi-auto cooker cow farm. Part of my food district over here for the village. So I don't know exactly where I'm going to place it at yet. I'm still trying to get the dimensions down. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to jump over to creative and show you kind of how I'm spitballing the idea. And I'll be honest with you, I build some of my builds on creative, like this one over here. Basically one, I'm testing redstone with this new update and playing with the palette and spitballing ideas and come up with something like that. So I think I might put that over here or even on the same plane as this one. So I'm not sure. So give me a few minutes. I'll meet you over in my creative world. Alright guys, welcome back. And here we are in my creative world. And as you see, there's my chicken farm, my starter home. Showing you behind the scenes, guys. The gold... Oop, I want to show you that one. The gold block is my spawn point. So anyways, here is my so-called concept. Now remember, when I built this, my idea is kind of a trading hall. But utilizing a village setup. If you go in here, you have your leather worker. And if you didn't know, cauldrons are the workstation for those guys. And here you get your leather. That's one shop. Over here is the steak. And of course we got a butcher, and I did some trading with him to open up the raw beef. Now of course my method here is going to give you cooked, but the idea obviously is the trading hall aspect. And of course smokers give you that. So, well, let me show you the workings of this. And of course I'm going to put it in a nice building like that. So the concept of here is, let's get in here a little bit better. So trapdoors, right? You breed your cows. Let me get some wheat real quick. Yeah, it's a little laggy. Get some wheat. So you get up here and you'll feed them up, and then as the babies, you know, they'll fall through that trap door, and they think it's a solid block, so they'll fall through that trap door and they'll fall down below to down here. Of course, I have steps to get up here and stuff like that. Like I said, I got to build a building around it. But what you get is the babies, and they're single high, and the cows grow up to adults and become 2 highs. Now I got dispensers back here that will shoot lava. I got 4 in each direction. This is 7 by 7, I believe I measured out. I might shrink it down to 5 by 5. And you push the button that was over here. Yes, push the button that's over here. There you go. Now underneath, if you allow me to go in spectator, I have a hopper chain that picks up from a mine cart on a rail. It picks up all the goods. And how I got it going to each area is an item filter. So this one particularly, because I only have to do one, is steak. And there's my feathers with the filler. This is basically an Impulse SV's item sorter. It's measuring the signal off of this when it's partially filled. Goes down and locks that. When it goes above 41, it releases that and lets the things filter down, and we get steak. And this side, since I don't have to filter the leather, you should get leather in this side. So that's the concept. And if you know anything about dispensers, so I can show you real quick. Sorry about that. They need a pulse to send the lava out, and then they need another pulse to turn the lava off. If I can demonstrate that, give me a lever. Right here. Right, so let's break this. So if I put a lever in, put a lever in, 1 pulse, fires the lava, right? Then it needs another pulse to turn it off. Alright. So how I accomplish that, now you can do a couple ways. You can do what's called a monostable circuit. My channel is not a redstone tutorial. I can create redstone tutorials on a different series. I don't think this series is pronounced for that, but what I got here is a ethos hopper clock, and I found putting 14 items in here is enough time to get that lava out to kill the cows to come back. And what I did was I had 2 monostable circuits here. One's for the pulse to turn them on, and as it flips back, it pulses again to turn them off. And I'll show you that by example here if I can break into my stuff. So actually, let me put a stone button right. There we go. Let's put that right there. So if I fire that, then it'll tick down. You see it rolling into the next hopper, and then it goes off. And the hot lava goes away. Alright, so hopefully you guys like that. I try to make it as compact as possible. If you want, I could definitely make this into a tutorial series of how I do my redstones. I am not the best redstoner out there, but I do understand the concepts. You know, I've only been playing 9 months, and I'm hoping to progress and get bigger. This is an interest of mine, and I think I have what I like, and what's my style of play is I like to build a redstone because I like it, and it's an aspect of the game I really like. But I like to put a good build around it. There's a lot of farms out there that are meant for rates, and they work extremely well. El Mango, Mumble Jumbo, these guys, they're outstanding. I think what I like to do is try to make a good building out of it. So the rates on this one particularly, the reason why I got a 7x7 pin and I might drop it down is because the rates of how you want it, right? So the rates of your fall is based on how many times you breed, how many babies are in here, and how many adults are in here. So unfortunately with the cows, it can't be automatic because you have to feed them, so it just can't be running all the time. But you know, you're doing the same thing in the pens anyways, like at least I'm doing, is you breed them, you're building up your stock, you fire your button, you get your fill. So that, guys, I think this is gonna wrap it up for today. I know it's a shorter episode. Again, it's Sunday, and I got, you know, responsibilities I gotta do as well. So, but this build is my next up and coming project, and I think the next 3 episodes, I think it's gonna take me 3 episodes to build this. Is basically how I'm gonna do it. I'll do a part 1, part 2, and part 3. Part 1 might be just the redstone, and 2 and 3 will be the building around it. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think. This is kind of the concept I'm playing with. So yeah, so let me know what you guys think. And if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more, or see the progress of this building in the village, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell on the side for when you know I uploaded the video. Okay, guys, appreciate it. Thank you, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.